Former UFC champion, currently the one in the lightweight rankings, 3 in UFC men's pound-for-pound rankings and 3rd degree black belt in BJJ. Before all the glory, Oliveira had to go through hard times. Charles Oliveira da Silva was born October 17, 1989 in Guarujá, São Paulo, Brazil. His family was financially poor and they lived in favelas of Vicente de Carvalho in Guarujá. Originally, Oliveira's childhood dream was to become a professional football player, and therefore he started playing a lot of football. At the age of 7, he felt ill and had regular pains in his body, up to being unable to walk or even moving his legs. Oliveira was diagnosed with rheumatic fever and heart murmur. The doctors told his parents that he could become paraplegic. Even though he was often bedridden, his parents still insisted to put him in sports programs. After 2 years, Charles started to recover. Finally, at the age of 12, Charles was introduced to BJJ by a neighbor of him, called Paulo. Oliveira's family was selling snacks in order to fund his BJJ training. Only 2 years later, Oliveira lost his friend Paulo, who got shot in a crossfire of a shutout in Vicente de Carvalho. Living in the favelas of Brazil, Oliveira got his nickname Charles the Bronx, which translates to Charles of the Bronx. To this day, Charles still resides with his wife and his daughter in Guarujá, living near his old neighborhood and helping the people with regular charities. In 2007, he began his career in Brazil with a record of 12-0, 6 knockouts and 5 submissions. At Predator Fight Championship event, Predator FC9 welterweight Grand Prix and one-night single elimination tournament, Oliveira made his professional debut. He had 3 fights that night. Jackson Pontes, first round via rear neck choke, Viscardi Andrade, second round via TKO punches, Diego Braga, first round via TKO punches. Oliveira successfully made his lightweight debut at the first Kawai Arena promotion, followed by his participation at Korea Fight. From 2008 until 2014, Charles had a 14-fight winning streak that included his first 2 UFC fights. Those UFC performances earned him Performance of the Night awards. Until 2017, he continued his UFC career with ups and downs, also some losses against big UFC names such as Anthony Pettis, Max Holloway, Donald Cerrone, or Cub Swanson. From 2018 until now, Oliveira was able to win each of his UFC performances with a current 11-fight win streak. Finally, in May 2021, Charles defeated Michael Chandler by TKO in the second round and won the vacant UFC Lightweight Championship. In May 2022, he missed his weight and was stripped of the Lightweight Championship. Still, he managed to submit Justin Gaethje via rear neck choke in the first round. Up next, Charles Oliveira will face Islam Makhachev for the vacant UFC Lightweight title at UFC 280 in Abu Dhabi.